right, well, it is time for our Coach of the Week interviews. We'll send it out to Dave Bingham.
All right, welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. Our Coach of the Week, Kurt Ritchie, all the way from Williamsburg. Fantastic finish. I mean, when we do our Dome Dynasty, I don't know how long, we can only go 2 minutes, but on our extended version, it's going to be crazy. But talk about coming over here and playing this game, because obviously at the end of the deal, it probably doesn't matter for playoffs and all that, but just to go toe-to-toe with great programs. How'd that come about?
You know how it came about is really, I think what it comes about is that we try to front heavy load our schedule. We feel like it makes it better. At the end, it's worked out for us. Everybody gets to pick some games to play. Van Meter was not one of our picks. I think the big thing is we can't really find anybody to agree to play us. They probably can't find anybody to agree to play them, and the state put it together, and we probably weren't fans of it at the time, but man, did it make us better in the end.
Oh, and you look at getting in those postseason, playing in those quarterfinal games to get to the Dome, playing in the games in the Dome. This felt like that tonight, didn't it?
Yeah, and that's exactly. You know, last year we talked about that after losing these first three. You know, these are the kind of teams you're going to have to beat when it counts at the end. And, you know, I think it helped us drastically at West Marshall and in that quarterfinal game and the semi. I mean, we just started believing and stuck together, and it's in the end, it'll make you better.
We can't talk enough about this game, but what's your final thought? I mean, just getting it done there at the end, I guess. Your guys punched it in for you.
Yeah, I think, obviously we know we have a great defense. We know we have a good punting game. And so I think we rely on that a little bit. We probably get a little too conservative on offense, and we're going to have to figure that out to be a complete team by the end of the season. But, these guys put a drive together at the end of the game that was tremendous. Number 4, I thought, showed great heart at quarterback position. And but our kids just persevered, kept believing, and got a break at the end. And I didn't know I didn't know if we were ever going to get a break, but we did.
Kurt Ritchie, we appreciate you joining us. Got a wedding Sunday. They're playing his father-daughter song right now, so good one for him. We'll send you back down the road.
All right, thank you very much,
back
guys.
to you guys in the studio.
Thanks.
All right, let's head to Waukee Northwest. They were taking on Dowling Catholic. The Maroons going to receive first here, and they are going to march down the field, and that will set up the first score of the game. It's going to be 4th and 1 on the 8-yard line, and we got a score there with Jackson Smolik, who takes a snap with a handoff to CJ Phillip, who gets across the goal line there. All right, a little later, it's Dowling's ball. Again, 2nd and 9. Smolik throws a long one to Cooper Nicholson for a first down. Further down field, Dowling passing again, but this time it's going to be intercepted by Northwest Grant Mackey, which eventually will set up a field goal attempt from the 23-yard line by Jack Gearhart. The field goal is good, and Waukee Northwest is on the board. It's going to be Dowling's ball here. Dante Cataldo fakes the handoff to CJ Phillip, but he's brought down immediately by Kai Crofta. Now on Waukee Northwest's 21-yard line, Dowling goes for the field goal. It is good there. Dowling 10, Northwest 3. Northwest fails to make good on their next series with a minute and a half left in the half. Dowling Smolik hands the ball to Rashad Davis, who heads up the right side and into the end zone. PAT is good. Dowling leads at the half 17-3. Your final score here, Dowling Catholic 45, Waukee Northwest 19.
The Johnston Dragons taking on number 4 Urbandale. This game was moved up due to weather concerns, but it was still a gorgeous night for some football. Slow start to this game, but a few missed field goals. But the Jayhawks were the first ones to put points on the board with this blocked punt, and they recover it in the end zone. Touchdown, Urbandale. As you can imagine, this got the Jayhawk student section going a little bit, but those would be the only points Urbandale scores all night. 3 Dragon touchdowns in the second half, including this incredible pass and catch to coach's son, Rex Woodley. He goes all the way. Touchdown Dragons, and they pull off the upset 24-7.
All right, let's head to Ballard now, where they were hosting ADM. Shout out to the Ballard Network here. Aiden Flora is going to fake the handoff, and he'll come around the right side, beats the defenders with some serious speed. No one will catch him. The Tigers get on the board first, 7-0 after the extra point. Still in the first, Flora is going to air this one out to a wide open Cade Morse down the field. He hauls it in, takes it 72 yards to the house. The Tigers make it 14-0 after the extra point. We'll see more from those two later on. Second quarter now, ADM back with the ground game. Brevin Dole on the carry here. He's going to find his way through traffic and into the end zone for that score. And again, Flora and Morse going to connect here, or the ADM offense rather, running wild tonight, just lighting it up on the ground, in the air, and they're going to go on to win this one pretty handily, 59-20. Well, it is time for our social media segment. So we want to see what you guys had to say throughout the night. So let's see what we got first. Looks like Kaven Jones from Ankeny Centennial is the Academic Scholar recipient from American Rivalry. Congratulations. That's an awesome honor. We love the students who get it done on the field and in the classroom.
Yeah, there's some things that will go much longer in life than football, and winning this award, I'm sure, will be just great for Kaven's future.
Absolutely. Let's see what we got next.
Norwalk High School wins 45-0 over Lincoln. We saw them beat Pella pretty convincingly last week. Norwalk's got a good squad. They might be state bound. They look like they're singing their fight song after this game. That's a big win for the Warriors.
Is there a better feeling than singing your fight song after a victory? I mean, that's probably was one of my favorite things to do as an athlete back in high school.
One as convincing as those two, like 45-0. The game's probably over in the first quarter.
All right, let's see what we have next. All right, looks like this is a beautiful shot here from North taking on East High. A beautiful shot of them running out to get this game started. Looks like Des Moines North won a pretty good one over East, 46-14. We'll have that one later on in the show. A little spoiler alert there, but that's a great shot.
Yeah, that's some high quality photography right there. I also love the pink mouthguard, the pink gloves. It's a good touch.
Awesome, I love it. Well, we still got plenty more to come here on Friday Night Blitz, and coming up after the break, we head to Valley Stadium where the Tigers went head-to-head with the 5A state champs, Southeast Colts.